Welcome to 33 Founders, a series about founders of the coolest startups. Brought to you by 33 Voices and hosted by Chase Jennings and Jenna Abdu.
Today we're here with Yifan Zhang and Jeff Oberhofer, the co-founders of GymPact, a fitness application that pays people who commit to their workout routines. But there is a catch, so stay tuned. Thanks so much for joining us, guys.
Great to be here.
You guys have created a community that encourages people to stay true to their workout routines in a way that no application has ever done before. So Yifan, let's say my goal is to work out 5 days each week. Even though I'm dedicated to achieving that, I often find my schedule getting into me making it to the gym. So a friend tells me that GymPact is the answer to my commitment issues. I download the app and create an account. What do you want me to do?
Yep, so you can commit how many days a week you want to exercise. So in your case, it would be 5 days. And then you also tell us how much money you want to put on the line to pay if you don't exercise. This can be anywhere from $5 to $50 per day that you miss. Then during the week, you'll verify your workouts with us, either at the gym, outdoors, or at home. And at the end of the week, you can actually earn cash for each day that you hit. And it's paid for by the people who didn't make it.
So how about the days that I don't work out?
Yeah, so for each day that you don't work out, you will pay the amount that you set up front. So if it's $5, you'll pay $5 to each day for each day that you didn't exercise.
Keeping me with my routine.
So is the app capable of recognizing different routines like cycling or swimming? Can I leave the app inside of a cubby? Do I have to have it on me?
So the app has a number of different modes. So we allow GPS check-ins at any registered fitness center, and we use the GPS to make sure you stay there for at least 30 minutes. So if you want to, you can check in, put it in your locker, and then just keep working out. We also hook into Runkeeper, so any outdoor run, walk, bike ride tracked with GPS will also count towards your Pact.
Now, can you tell me a little bit about the psychology of risk and rewards? What role does habit play into the success rate?
Yeah, so the whole concept of GymPact is based on loss aversion, which is a behavioral economics principle that says people are a lot more motivated by the potential of losing money than by earning the same amount of money. So what we're doing is we're helping people set their commitments up front and actually put a real amount of cash on the line to help motivate them to prioritize fitness. The vast majority of our people don't lose money on a given week, but just the fact that you have something on the line really helps us motivate people to achieve their real goal, which is fitness.
Wonderful. So let's shift gears now and talk a little bit about the journey. First of all, you guys are changing the world for a very healthy benefit with a 90% success rate. And second of all, last year you guys raised $850,000 in seed funding from Mike Hirschland, the founder of Guitar Pro, right?
Yeah. So the
Guitar Hero, my bad.
Guitar Hero people were actually separate investors. Mike is our lead investor. He's at Resolute VC, which is a seed fund.
Okay. So anyway, there's success all around you. What's made the greatest contribution to getting you to where you are now?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's not any one thing. I think there's tons of great mentors. We were also a part of the Techstars Boston program, which was enormously helpful because we're first-time founders. So having those mentors around us really taught us a lot of valuable things.
Yeah. Before that, we also participated in the Startup Chile program, where the Chilean government gave us our first $40,000 in exchange for no equity just to get started. So that seed funding gave us the space we needed to build the first version of the app, get things going.
Yeah, it's been a pretty interesting journey. Lots of learning along the way.
Because fitness is really unique to every person's routine and lifestyle, what was the most important objective you had going into GymPact to make it applicable for everyone?
Yeah, I think the most important thing for us is our audience are not the people who are already exercising, 5 to 7 days a week. They're the people who maybe don't exercise at all, but have that gym membership that they're not using. So we wanted to make our app super simple. Almost anyone can use it. It's basically one button to check into the gym. And we also wanted to make the commitments light. So the minimum commitment is just 1 day a week, 30 minutes, which we think everyone can find the time for in their schedule.
Is there something you wish you would have known when you first had this idea, when you guys were finishing up at Harvard, that would have helped you achieve your goals even faster?
I think we underestimated the smartphone market back when we were first thinking of this idea. Because at that time, I think iPhone had just came out, and there was a very small number of people using it. So we started out actually with this text messaging system that now is totally impractical because now the majority of people have an iPhone or Android.
Another big thing was we tried starting out with all of these. Because of that, we had to start with all of these partnerships. So we were calling gyms daily, and that's just not a very scalable process. Whereas with an iPhone app, you're kind of your own master, and you can just spread as far as people like your app.
So let's look ahead for a second. How do you want people to be using GymPact in 5 years?
Yeah, I mean, I think our big goal is to really use this behavioral economics principle to motivate goals in a number of different healthy actions. So our company is actually called Pact, and gyms and exercise is our first area, but we see it applicable in things like healthy eating and sleep, potentially weight loss in the future, and we're just starting to kind of tackle some of these additional areas.
We want to be the motivator that gets people to take the small steps they need to hit bigger goals.